What's up, everybody? Look, I think this is Ethereum's last chance to hold some support before a pretty big pullback to the downside. So let me tell you what you need to be on the lookout for and how you can be prepared for it. So looking at Ethereum here, what you can see is that its price is doing exactly what we were talking about in the last Ethereum video. I said that there was going to be a buffer zone between $2.2 and $2.35 thousand. If Ethereum's price was able to hold some support here and not lose it, using that to break back above 2.37 thousand and then continue upwards, clearly this was a beautiful establishment of support on top of a beautiful previous point of resistance. You got a beautiful RS flip, and that does allow you for another move to the upside. But I said that if this thing fails, if it fails, we could be in for a move to the downside, which does start with possibly as low as $1,850, but in most scenarios goes as low as $1,500. Now, I'm not saying that for sure is going to happen. I'm just saying generally in crypto, what happens with an ascending structure of this nature is you break to the upside. If you backtest and fail to hold support, you'll usually consider this a fake out and then get a breakout to the downside, revisiting the previous point of support on that support level, which in Ethereum's example is $1,533. And so what I want you to be on the watch out for right now is what in the world happens at $2,200. I wouldn't be doing much right now. I really wouldn't be doing much right now because this little zone, whichever direction we break out of first, is likely the direction we're going for a few weeks. If support holds and we're capable of breaking 23.7K, it removes the idea that this is some type of more macro head and shoulders pattern. We would then have cleared the shoulder line, and again, it opens up the door to the upside. That's the point where I'd be much more confident in purchasing, even though we do have this key level of resistance right above us, right? I'd be much more confident here than I would be right here. But if you're looking for a short to the downside, I'm still waiting for this thing to break below $2.23 thousand because this key support level is still holding at this given point and could attempt that move, although I don't think it's as likely. So what I'm going to say is that if you are expecting a move to the downside, if you are looking for your own short trades, look for this thing to lose 2.2 thousand and backtest 2.2 thousand. Look for this move because once this happens, the door to the downside is wide open, okay? So I know I'm stating the obvious that it can go up or it can't go down. If you're thinking like that, you're missing the point. The point here is that this, no matter what happens, is going to break out of this range at some point, and no matter what direction it breaks out of, we can capitalize. To the upside, we are looking good for some buys. Once we clear, of course, this 2.37 thousand level. To the downside, we're looking real good if we do get this push below 2.2K and we get the back test and the failure to re-clear this resistance, okay? Now, if you want to do these trades yourself, you can use Margex down below. You don't need a KYC, meaning you don't need to give them any personal information. You don't also need to use a VPN from anywhere in the world. You can just start depositing and start trading. If you use my link down below, you can get a couple $100s in deposit bonuses, which also helps save you some money. So make sure you go check out my links down below if you are looking to go long or if you are looking to go short. But of course, I will continue to update you once we do get a breakout of this structure so that we have some clarity as to where this is going. And of course, we know what the next best options are. So if you want to make sure you see that update and you know what I'm personally doing, you can go ahead and either go down to my Patreon down below, which is where I post all of my buys, my sells, exclusive content, more, or you can just press subscribe on the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. But with that in mind, of course, I hope you all did enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.